Alexa, what time is it?
It's 4:21 a.m.
Bust out this quick workout. I mean, it's just only gonna be like 20 minutes, maybe. Our flight's at 6:55. Hey Ash, I love you.
Go ahead and go.
We were headed to Chicago. Yep. Morning. 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 Alright, traveling to Chicago. And watching Coco. We made it to Chicago. Herbie Ash. Couch in the lobby. I mean in the elevator. The elevator. Lighting in our room. Ash really likes the view. We're doing spin here in Chicago. Had to.
You said I didn't
We
like
just,
it.
no, I didn't say that. No, actually, stop. What's it called? Just did Flywheel Chicago. Are we in Old Town, or what's this one?
River.
Alright, yeah, we just did Flywheel Chicago. Old Town. A lot of stuff happened today on the flight over, at work, and a lot of stuff in the last hour before we came here. I just came straight here without kind of turning on the camera, but I'll explain it all in the hotel room. Okay, so back in the hotel room, getting ready for some of the wedding activities, but while we're in the airplane, we got word that one of our, I would say, C-level advocates at a company is no longer at that company. And if anything, these last 10 years have taught me is not to rely on any one person. And so while they advocated us into the company, it was always the developers or the SEM managers or the product managers or digital marketing people who had to really like our product. So while that person's out, it's still the group of people who use our software are the ones that enjoy it. And so obviously we're still in. Back in the day though, we would rely on one person to keep us engaged with a client, which again, we know now that that's just not how you do business, basically, at least in enterprise sales. Multiple people, no one's making decisions by themselves. They need to have kind of a team consensus, if not one, two. A lot of times when you see me on the phone, what I'm really doing is asking the person that obviously likes what we're saying. I'm like, next call. I'm not trying to close them the first call. All I'm trying to do is get them to bring someone else in on their team onto the next call to be able to follow up, be able to show that second person what the person who I originally talked to liked. And as long as those two people like it, now we're talking. A couple more calls, probably 8 more calls-ish or back and forth emails, and we close it. Number 2, we closed a deal in Europe. I'll have to update that on Monday. And here's a view of the Gold Coast, our Magnificent Mile in Chicago. So that's kind of it I can say today. That's kind of what you do, again, when you're selling at least enterprise software. That's all I know how to talk about, is you want more than one person within any organization to know about you, know your name, know the name of the software, know who's using it and how they're using it. And from there, you're good. So have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow, maybe at the wedding.